talking.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Heck Rambo, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Coolish Vibes. You already know the vibes. Today's video is basically about Bad Boys Club LA Season 1, Episode 4. Natalie dropped the episode on Sunday, and it was very spicy. It was giving what it was supposed to give. Before the episode dropped or whatever, William, one of the bad boys out of the Bad Boys group, he basically went on Instagram before the episode dropped and was putting like a whole speech and like a whole paragraph about basically like if anybody accuses him, when the episode drops, if anybody accuses him, he wants his fans to basically defend his name about certain stuff. If they're gonna accuse him of him doing something like that, have the receipts to back it up. So he wanted his fans and everybody to know that just have his back when his time comes. He ends up going on live or whatever, and I joined the live. He was going on live with some of the fans and the viewers and stuff like that. And then I asked to join or whatever, and I requested. And I follow William. William follows me, and I am a big fan of William. I have no issue with him. I have no problem with him. I love his personality, and I love him as a person. So anyway, we got on live and we chatted it up. Unfortunately, my live was muted because I screen recorded off of my phone, and I was on live with him, so like you couldn't really hear, but I'm gonna just add it in anyway. And we were just basically talking about the upcoming episode and stuff like that before Natalie dropped it and stuff like that, and he was just trying to defend his name. The episode starts, they pick up from the situation that happened at the bowling party with the baby and Danny Lee's brother. This fight happens and this party gets shut down and everybody has to go home. So all the boys get back on the bus and basically they're all still in party mode. The party got shut down early. They did their little, 1-2 pop out, danced a little bit, but they felt like they didn't have enough time there, so they were all like frustrated and talking about it on the bus. As the boys were discussing their frustrations about it, Mulan decides, after they all got everything out their system, to address William about the whole twerking around him or twerking on him incident.
That shit over there. Do not be twerking on me.
I didn't twerk.
No. Yes, you did. You everywhere I'm at, you trying to shake your ass.
William then begins to defend himself and say, I didn't twerk on you. I don't remember me twerking on you. And William then apologizes or whatever. He tells him he's sorry and he just didn't even want to be around him from the jump. So Darrell takes it upon himself to ask Mulan, like, did he twerk on you? Mulan was just like, kind of choking up and didn't know if he was just, I don't know, it was weird to me because when he asked him, he didn't give him a for sure yes or no answer. He was just like, no, he just be doing too much. He just be twerking around me. He didn't really give him like a yes or no that he twerked on him. So I didn't understand that, like, did he twerk on you or not? Yes or no? We don't care for the extraness. It's a yes or no question. Like, you saying that you're all frustrated and you're mad and you are accusing this boy of twerking on you. So what it is, like, it's given very much you worried about the wrong things. Why are you mad? Like, why are you mad? It's given very much sus. So the next day comes and it's Mulan, Anthony, and Darrell sitting by the pool talking about the whole situation that happened the night before. They talk about the baby fight. They talk about their feelings about that and the situation on how that happened, and basically just how the night ended early because of that situation. And then they get into the Williams situation. They start speaking about the Williams situation and we get some tea on William. William has left the house. Yeah, I was confused. In my head, I'm like, why did you leave? Like, I understand his whole point of not wanting to fight and not wanting to get his face fucked up or beat up. Like, I understand that. But I really felt like with this situation, it wasn't really gonna get there. I don't agree with his actions of him leaving so early without even giving it a chance. And I understand, like, not every bad boy is built to fight. And a bad boy is not somebody who just fights all the time anyway. So I completely understand that if that's not him, then that's not him. Not everybody's built the same. So I get it. There's other boys that wanted this opportunity and you're leaving so early. You didn't stick it out to the end. So it's like, when you go to the club, especially a straight club, it's true. And at this time, in this day and age, yes, it's more accepting in certain places, but not everyone is okay with gay boys twerking and doing the most at a straight club. Not every straight person is okay with it yet. Like, it's not really an accepted thing fully throughout the world yet. So like, you have to learn that as a person. You can't just be going out there and not giving a fuck about how anybody else feels, is trying to have a good time. It's common courtesy, it's decent, it's consideration for other people being around you, you know? Like, you gotta give respect. Give respect to get respect, you know? So Milan calls William the next day just to kind of get an understanding of why William left. He kind of knows that William is trying to leave because William feels like he was gonna get jumped or beat up. He gives William a call, William picks up, and basically he asks him questions, and he tells him, like, Milan tells him, like, listen, I wouldn't let them jump you, I wouldn't let them fight you. If that's not what you want, then I wouldn't let that go down, I would have you back. But William is just not having it. If I feel like people were gonna fuck me up and come try to pop on me while I'm sleeping, then I'm not staying in a place where I'm uncomfortable, is what he was really saying. And I respect that, but me, I ain't let her know. I'm sorry, no offense, if I'm in that house, I ain't letting nobody run me out my shit. That's my shit. Y'all niggas is not running me out of nothing. Period, point blank. This is my space. Y'all gonna have to drag me the fuck out. And that's not even gonna happen because I'm gonna be getting it on. But I kind of understand when you're not like that, or when you just don't got that type of energy in you. You gonna wanna get the fuck out ASAP. So I don't blame him at all. So after that conversation, then Milan goes to Dylan and asks him his input and, like, what did he know about the whole William situation. And according to Dylan, he says that William got a call from somebody saying that when they get back to the house from the club or whatever, that they were gonna get jumped, or William was gonna get jumped. So that's what had put the thoughts in his head or whatever like that. And which, in my opinion, that's crazy if it's true or not. Either way, if it's true or not, I still wouldn't let no hoe kick me out my house. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So after Dylan tells Moolah, Mo, and Curtis how William felt or whatever, they said that they both say that they don't understand where that's coming from. They don't understand why he feels the way he feels because they never made no threats to him. William pulls up back to the Bad Boys house and talks to the producers and gives them his reasonings on why he's leaving and why he doesn't want to be on the show no more. After he says his little bed piece or whatever, they bring out Moolah, and him and Moolah begins to start talking and having a conversation.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I wasn't trying to scare William, but I was trying to get my point across and let him know that shit that he pulled, it wasn't cool. I supported you. I know. Listen. I supported you since day one. From the time I got you on my radio station, from the time you asked me to put your music in rotation, I did nothing but support you. I don't have a problem with you. William, he's not a stranger to me. I interviewed him. Great energy, good vibes. But I guess it was something else when he saw me in person.
So then, as the conversation begins to continue, Moolah reveals that he got information that William has leaked the cast to blogs, and he's asking him questions, basically telling him like, yo, I'm hearing that you leaking stuff to the blogs about our Bad Boys cast. And he's asking him repeatedly, am I lying? And William is just there looking, stuck and like saying, he says, no, he's not lying. Then he says, so he asks him like, oh, did you leak it? Did you leak it then? And he's like, no. And then William's facial expression, he looking a little choked up and nervous and scared. So it was like, come on now. Like, what is it? Who leaked it? Who did what? What happened? Like, come on. But William, I feel like you was just making it so obvious. Like, you was just like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it was just you being scared and your nerves taking over and you just did not know what to say in the moment. But I really feel like you should have stood up for yourself a little bit more. Like, I really feel like you should have spoke up. You have a voice other times, so why you didn't have a voice right now? Don't worry about him hitting you. It's all how you come out to a person. You can speak up for yourself, just don't get disrespectful. He decides to end the conversation short and just head out and leave. We never got an official answer if he leaked stuff or not. But it's only for you guys to watch and for you guys to see what y'all think happened. So the next important event that happened in the episode was the scene with Kirion and Gutta. It was funny because the way Gutta started it off, he is hilarious. He makes me laugh. Him and Kirion are one of my favorites in the house also. He just, came in ready to bug and bother Carry On. Starts off with Gutter basically asking Carry On about like their relationship status. They both tell each other that they both single. Gutter gets excited.
I'm single, super single.
Super. Yeah!
You already know. Then they start talking about all the flirting and stuff that's been going on. What is it? Like, what's the tea on them? Carry On and Gutter come to a conclusion that basically they want to keep the friendship because they like their friendship and they want to keep it business. Is y'all really keeping it business though? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So is y'all really keeping it business or is y'all just saying this for the cameras? We don't know. What's going on? What is the tea? As we progress into the conversation between Carry On and Gutter, they start talking about father figures in their lives. Gutter reveals that he has lost two of his fathers. His actual dad when he was 6 and his stepdad recently. Carry On just tells him, like you're a strong person to actually, lose two father figures in your life and still, continue to be you and continue to carry on and continue to just be Gutter. Like Gutter then begins to ask Carry On like, what's the situation between you and your dad? Basically, he didn't think that the situation between him and his dad was gonna get as bad as it got. And he didn't think that when he leaked the tape of him and his dad arguing or his dad, coming out of his character, he didn't think it was gonna get such a big, audience and a big attraction to it. And it's just like, I feel like with situations like that, it's a lot you need to talk about. It's hard and it's a lot, but at the end of the day, you only got one dad, you only got one mom, and even if whether they hear or not, you only have one of them. And while they hear, you might as well just, squash any negative energy that you have. If you feel like you can get through it with them, squash it. We don't know the situation fully, so all we can hope is for the best for him and his dad. And that's it. When he spoke about it alone, you can tell on his face, like, it's a touchy situation for him because that's his dad, and shouldn't nobody be beefing with their parents. Nobody likes that. Not even people that say they don't care, deep down they really do care. Honestly, life goes on. You learn to live with whatever the situation is that you got going on when you're dealing with a situation with your parents. It just feels like the spirit of the relationship, the potential for them even being back on good terms is gone. And that's why he feels like he walked away from that. Darrell gives William a call, basically trying to convince him once again, to come back to the house. So William then tells him, the energy when we was having that conversation, I felt like, he was squashing it, but then when he started asking me about why did I do this, why did I do that, that's when he felt like that antagonizing energy, or he felt like the aggressive energy was coming back towards him. So he was like, I'm not fighting, I'm about to head out again. It's not good to run from situations. Like, you came on TV, you came on to talk about your life, and you came on to deal with these other boys. So I get you don't want to fight, you don't have to fight, but be real about what you do, be real about, what's going on. It's Bad Boys. Fans want the real shit. We don't want the running away. When it comes to somebody addressing you about something and asking you questions about something, speak up for yourself. Just have a backbone enough to speak up. You don't have to fight, but speak up. The Rose is funny as fuck. He was just like, if you want him to scrub the ground with him, scrub the ground with him. And then when he said something about how he don't want to get, he just paid a lot of money to get his body done or whatever. The Rose was like, where you got your booty done at? A back alley? That shit had me weak or whatever. The Rose is really a funny ass character. In the last scenes or whatever, and the boys come and they in the dining room and they all, taking shots, and they start talking about the situation with William leaving or whatever. They say how each and every one of them feel about it, and basically like, life goes on. Reveals that he wants to have a Bad Boys LA party, basically just to bring in the Bad Boys officially the right way. So he wants to have a Bad Boys LA party, and he also wants all the boys in the house to get together and rap on a song that they're gonna be debuting at the Bad Boys party, which is a great idea. The boys each share their different opinions and feelings towards the idea. Some of them are with it, some of them are not. And we're just gonna have to see what's gonna happen for next week. And they end off the episode with a Bad Boys chant, yelling Bad Boys LA, and you already know. thank you guys for watching. You already know the vibes. This is the end of my Bad Boys LA Season 1 Episode 4 review. I hope you guys like it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. You already know the vibes. You already know my body. Let's get it.